weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Aaron Civale will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And it's fouled away. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Here comes the 1-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Here now the 2-2. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting second. The second.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
That'll bring up Luis Arraez, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Hit to short, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third. The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Up next for Minnesota, Carlos Correa. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Just underway here in Cleveland. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. A 0 for the Twins in their half of the first. Indians coming up. You've tuned in to MLB Network. Jordan Balazovic is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now at the plate is Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gamble comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting second. The right.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Danny, any thoughts?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. Looking at the stat sheet, I was just blown away. He has 10 RBIs in his last 10 games. He's the guy you can't let beat you if you're on the other team, and we'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
Now at the plate, Jason Dominguez. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third. The shortstop, Patrick Connolly.
In now for Cleveland, Patrick Connolly. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
In now, Josh Donaldson. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. High and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Jake Cave.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready on 1 and 2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Right fielder is on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Up next, Eddie Rosario. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
Dan, you had to think he was eventually going to slow down. He still finds himself on the league leaders in home runs, despite throwing up a donut last month.
Yeah, if you're a pitcher, you still pitch this guy with caution. He's able to bounce back and have a powerhouse month. No home runs last month. That doesn't mean that that's going to continue all season long. One of the best home run hitters in baseball right now.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Boy, this is a really good hitter, but he's desperately been struggling recently at the plate. His average is still good, but it's dropping fast. He needs a quick turnaround.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Reyes stands at first with 1 out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Brett Phillips.
Brett Phillips will bat next. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Indians. Leading off the inning, it'll be Benito Osuna as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Rosario is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
So now into the box is Mitch Garver. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Number 25, Byron Buxton.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. The 1-1 home.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch, grounded to the right. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail it here 2-0.
We're back now as the Indians get ready to bat in the 3rd, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The 1-1.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
One out, nobody on. Right side and right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, in time to first, and there are two away.
The right fielder, number 6, Jason.
Now at the plate, here is Jason Dominguez. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try it again, 3-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Buxton finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go is the second baseman, Luis Arias. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Slider laid off for a ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Line towards center field. Phillips is right there, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
The next Twin up, Matt Olson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Fouled away. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Jake Cave, trying here to plate the tying run from second. 1-1. Here it is.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And that's in there, base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Yeah, down by 2 right there, able to come through for the team, and we probably got an exciting finish on our hands.
The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be the speed threat, Patrick Connolly. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rodney Reyes.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. High in the air down the right field line. Osuna is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Now it'll be Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Josh Bell would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up, gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 25 for him on the year as the Tribe has moved in front here 3-2.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Standing in now, Josh Bell. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. We played 4. It's 3-2 Cleveland.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. And that'll bring up Ben Gamel. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And that one yanked just foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Scooped up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into right field, that's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Now the 2-1 pitch. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Dominguez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're down 3-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Brett Phillips.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Phillips aboard here at first with nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
The catcher, number 17, Austin Hedges.
1 man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 4-2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The right fielder, 6, Jason Dominguez.
Stepping in once again is Jason Dominguez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Men on third with 2 down. That's lifted the other way out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-2 in favor of the Tribe. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Grounded back up the middle. Hernandez at second. Over to Bell for the double play.
Now batting,
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
In now, Josh Donaldson. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Two and two. Drilled to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. Ramirez showing off his range. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. One left for Minnesota. Still down by a count of 4-2. Devin Smeltzer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 31, Devin Smeltzer.
So here is Patrick Connolly. Flew out last time up. The 1-1. Called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
So a full count now.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
At the plate now, Franmil Reyes. Strike called, now the throw down. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Josh Bell the next to hit. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line hard deep into left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch 1-out double to bring 1 home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
Brett Phillips will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Swing and a liner. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runners breaking from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 6-2.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bell at third with 2 away. Hit on the ground to short, reined in. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Indians 6 and the Twins 2. And now in the box, Benito Osuna. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
the catcher, number 8, Mitch.
At the plate now is Mitch Garver, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw gets him 2 down.
The left fielder, number 30, Ben Gamel.
Next up is Ben Gamel. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Austin Hedges. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Smeltzer will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Ramirez. He bounced out last time up. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Standing in now, Jason Dominguez. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two, here it is. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry to second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Dominguez, the runner at first with two gone. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Long throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Brandon Waddell takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Brandon Waddell.
Into the box now, Franmil Reyes. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. 8th inning coming up. It's the Indians 7 and the Twins 2. Emmanuel Clase has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Byron Buxton. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
So now to the plate, Luis Arias holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Dominguez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. The 3-1 pitch. To short, hit hard, reined in. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario. 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Bell.
So next to bat will be Josh Bell, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, number 35. Brett.
So stepping in is Brett Phillips. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here now the 2-2. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Hit hard to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jake Hayes.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jake Cave, grounded out in his last at-bat. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now here is Benito Osuna. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
2 out, nobody on. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is on his horse. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Cleveland took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Aaron Civale earns win number 7 on the season, so that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.